What's up? It's your boy Reemus, and welcome to the ChampSet podcast, the podcast for champions. Today, we're going to be talking about what it means to live your best life in boxing. You know, like the song, I'm living my best life. We're going to be talking about what champions do in order to set their dreams and actually make it happen, to actually get the results and achieve the dreams that they have been dreaming of since a little kid. So, let's start with this. This is what most people do. Most people, they get given bad cards in life. They get given challenges, obstacles. They get given limitations to what it is that they can do in life. And this is certainly the case for a lot of boxers. When you think about maybe someone like Manny Pacquiao, I do mention this in the upcoming book, Automatic Ambition. Um, Manny Pacquiao was someone who grew up selling donuts. He grew up shining shoes. And this was the case for a lot of champions. Jack Dempsey was famously a hobo before he became champion of the world. And there goes a saying in boxing: fighters or pugilists come from poverty. A lot of people are given bad cards, but champions, despite this, they don't come to be limited by the world around them at the time. So a lot of people say, well, my parents didn't give me this, they didn't support me for that. I didn't have a lot of money to do this, or I didn't have a lot of money to do that. And here comes the actual more damaging part of it. Because of the limitations of your environment, what they do is attach that same limitation to their mind, to their sense of self, to their entitlement, feeling of entitlement to the best things in life. They say, well, I was born, poor. I was born in poverty, so I guess that just means I'm not I can never get greatness, and I could never get success. And then this is what the champion does. Instead of looking at what he was given and then defining what he is according to the world around him, he actually sets in his mind what it is he believes and wants to do. And then everything that he does is shaped around that perception. So if you think, no matter what your circumstances, if you think that you're a great fighter inside, if you think that you're a great champion, what you do is set all of the actions that you do based around that to make that happen. So you don't set your dream of, what's the best with what I've been given so far. You set it to be, oh, I want this. You don't lower the standard, and you say, this is what I want, and I'm going to work and find the ways to make it happen because I know it's possible. Because if you don't believe it's possible, you're never going to do what's required to actually make it happen. So then this is the tip. This is the champ assignment. This is the mission. This is what you do. You set exactly what it is that you want, and you do not lower it no matter what. And then you say to yourself, how can I make it happen? I know this may seem like a lot for some people who don't have a high sense of belief, but just trust me for a little bit. You set what it is that you want to do, and you don't lower it, even if other people say, no, that's crazy. Oh my God, you want to be champion? You want to be a world champion? Do you know how hard it is to do that? You have to have a plan B. No. Do you know how many fighters get damaged? Do you know how many fighters that want to be champion but don't make it? No, we ain't doing that, dog. We ain't doing that. You set what it is that you want to do not lower it. And everything that you do must be for the long term, even if it hurts you in the short term. So even if an action is a short-term setback or a short-term struggle, if it gets you closer to the long-term goal, then that's what you need to do. So a short-term struggle could be, for example, struggling in sparring. To be a better fighter, which is the long-term aim, you have to struggle in sparring, which causes short-term pain. Sparring with a greater fighter than yourself is crucial because that's what's going to enable you to progress. And a lot of people don't push themselves in training because they don't want to go through the short-term pain. But obviously, the long-term aim is to be the best fighter, is to be a championship fighter, is to be an elite fighter. So you have to do whatever it takes to achieve the long-term goal, even if it hurts you or gives you a bit of frustration and pain in the short term. Or for example, another one could be that people don't actually like change, but change is the thing that's going to help them to progress their career. So, say for example, you may be with a coach who maybe you two just don't see eye to eye, or maybe you're noticing that on the things that you need to agree on, or the chemistry between you two isn't going to be the best for you. You should change, but a lot of people wouldn't want to do that because they don't want to leave someone. They don't want to go through the little bit of frustration to find another trainer, or they become attached. And because they're not able to change, they're not able to progress. So the name of the game is to go through any pain if it gets you closer to the long-term aim. You like that? I'm not bad with the bars, you know. I'm not bad with the rhymes. Anyway, stay focused. Let's get ChampSet.